I have a big fat ass. Hi, I'm Abby.
And I'm Amy.
And this is the AA meeting.
I'm out of breath from the dancing.
Yeah, guys, we did some hardcore dancing
That's
this morning
full on.
to warm us up because it is fucking freezing.
It is chilly.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Amy has a death wish.
Yep.
And Amy has a death wish because she's in a
naked.
teeny tiny little crop.
Yeah.
No jacket.
I thought the sleeves would help, but
But if the tummy's out, no,
Yeah.
that's no help.
I know. I'm running out of outfits for the pod.
No, you know what? You're always really committed to the fit.
Sure.
I will do my fit and then I'll be like, I'm just going to put a jacket on, even though the jacket ruins it sometimes. Whereas you're like, no, I won't ruin the fit.
Yeah.
You know?
True.
So I respect that about you.
Thank you.
But sometimes you need a jacket.
Yeah, I agree. I think, we're pre-recording the next episode after this, so I think I will
Chuck
plan a jacket out.
We should record waist up and have blankets on.
I love that idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Maybe in the future.
Maybe in the future it's just a close up of
Yeah.
our faces.
I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, welcome. Another episode. What is this? 77?
77.
Bloody hell, Rachel.
Yeah, we're getting into the, what's it called when it's the same number twice? Is that a thing?
I'm sure it is. I don't know what it's called though.
Oh, well, I don't know where I'm going with that as well.
We've got lots of exciting things happening today.
Yes, we do.
Um,
And we've got some exciting events happening soon.
yes, yeah, there's lots of stuff in the works for the AA meeting, which is really exciting.
Yeah. So just keep your eyes peeled. Make sure you follow our Instagram.
Yes.
To get updates on that.
Absolutely.
But anyway, let's just roll this bitch.
Let's roll this bitch.
Roll the intro,
bitch.
bitches.
You!
Welcome to my up home. I'm Lou Shorty, these my hoes. This is how we run this shit. Piss Olympics, let's go.
So Abby, how was your week?
Good.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really get up to much this week. Just working, relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
Much the same. Working, uni, not much relaxing if I'm honest, but that's all right. Yeah, but no exciting news to report.
I thought you had one bit of exciting news.
Do I?
Well, maybe it's not news. It's something you'd like to share.
Oh, I do have, something I'd like to share, but if you don't have anything to add from your week. Then
No,
I'll jump
not
into
really.
that. Okay, so remember a few episodes, or maybe it was the festival episode. We were talking about the term legally blind. What is that? Why is that a thing? And you can't be legally deaf or whatever. Anyway, so I Googled it because I was making TikToks from that episode and I was like, I need to know this information. So legally blind apparently is if you can't see more than 6 meters in front of you, you're considered legally blind. Because I guess there are so many degrees of blindness. You know what I mean? You could
But
be
why is it legal?
Because that's
Because you're allowed to be that blind?
It's that's the medical definition of blindness is if you can't see 6 meters ahead. Whereas you can't say that you're blind if you can see more than that. You're just you just have sight problems. You know what I mean?
Okay, I kind of get it.
Apparently, yeah. So it's just the number. Because I guess you couldn't be legally deaf because you don't just partially hear things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they can't really measure that, I suppose.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, I just thought that was interesting and I wanted to share it.
Wow, that is a bit interesting.
Yeah, there you
Well,
go.
it's also not the answer I wanted to hear. I wanted to hear that you'd get locked up in jail because it's illegal for a certain,
Yeah, just the elite few get to be blind. Yeah. No, nothing that exciting. Something else just quickly is, don't forget guys, we've changed the upload time for the pod. We now go live on Mondays at
3 p.m.
3 p.m. our time.
Last week we did have a little bit of technical difficulties and it didn't go live till 4, but 3 p.m. is the time.
Yes, yeah.
So on your way home from school, uni, work, Mondays, a little pick-me-up for the Monday blues.
Absolutely.
Listening to the AA meeting.
Good stuff, good stuff.
Yeah.
Anything else to add from the week before we move on?
I don't really think so. Let's jump into it.
So I've seen this trend on TikTok and it's the what I'd drop if I died trend.
Okay.
So I guess it's just like things that are really specific to your brand. You know, like people go, they associate these things with you.
With you, yeah.
And so like if you died, these are the things that you would be holding and they would drop out of your hand.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
I understand.
But like people have gone like kind of out there with it, and like they're not, obviously I wouldn't be holding all of these things at once. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so my first one, let's start simple.
Yeah.
My first one is Carmex in one hand and mints in the other hand.
Oh yeah,
I have
you
to have
do love
both.
mints and Carmex.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take a leaf out of your book and say Aquaphor in one
Yes.
hand. My little Accutane kids would know Aquaphor. and I'd be wearing a Kukai gown.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Fair.
Thanks.
Well, similar to that then, Glasson's jeans.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, no, today I'm wearing Princess Polly jeans.
Today I'm wearing Glasson's jeans.
But literally all I wear is Glasson's jeans.
Yeah.
So I would drop them if I died.
Yes. What else would I drop? I'd drop a large iced almond latte.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, I feel like we're on the same brain.
Oh, is that what you
wavelength.
chose?
No, I was gonna say homemade espresso martinis.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably drop some cruises.
Yep.
I wouldn't want to, but it'd happen,
Uh-huh.
unfortunately.
Avocado toast with sriracha and a boiled egg.
Some smashed davo.
Literally, I have that every day, every
Yeah.
single day.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's so funny. Imagine like having smashed avo and then you smash to the floor. I guess like cargo would drop with me.
Yeah, fair.
Like-
Little darling happy hour.
Like yeah, like the whole building. I feel like cargo would drop
Yeah.
with me.
No, that's totally fair enough.
Yeah.
Googling everything. I Google everything.
You do Google everything.
Like things that I don't need to know, but I Google everything.
You know what's funny is like whenever I need to find something, like this is so funny, but the other day someone bought a house and I wanted to know how much they bought it for, like one of my Facebook friends, and I literally screenshot it to Amy and I was like, can you find how much this house is
Babes,
worth? And
I'm
she's
on
like, yeah.
I don't know. It's a special skill. I haven't
You
trained
just have
myself.
to know.
Yeah.
And like sometimes I do this, not in like a mean way, but like sometimes I will say something that I want to know the answer to, but I can't be bothered Googling it. I'll say it in mid-conversation
Yeah.
because I know that you will Google it and tell me, so
Yeah.
I don't have to do it. That
Yeah,
happened last night. I don't remember what it was about. So like
Yeah.
Amy will just get on her little phone and type away.
I don't know what they did before Google was a thing. Like
Mm.
I reckon I Google 8 things a day. I don't remember any of them, but I just in the
Yeah,
moment
I
I'm
always
like, I have
find
to
it
know.
so weird when I go to Google something in front of someone else and like my history pops up, or like you know how it says your most recent search,
Yeah.
and it's literally like searches like why did Mike Tyson go to jail or
Yeah.
things like that. I'm
Yeah.
like, come on, Abby.
Yeah, how embarrassing. One day we
Um,
should do a what's in my
in my
history-
search history, yeah. True. I think that Friends, the TV show, would drop with me.
That's very true.
I just watch it all the time.
Yeah, you're a Friends or Brooklyn Nine-Nine kind of gal.
Yeah.
I feel like you just switch.
I switch
the
between
two.
it. Once I finish the series of one, I'll go watch the series of the other and
Mm-hmm.
then go back to the other one. And
Yeah,
it's just a good time, little comfort show.
yeah, fair. Waking up. I know. Telling myself I'm gonna wake up at 6:30, but then sleeping until 9 is
yeah.
just a part of my brand now.
Or even just like setting your alarm at 6:30 and snoozing it until 9.
Yeah, actually, I did that today. I was gonna wake up at 7. I got out of bed at 8 today.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like it's become a problem.
Yeah. Well, it's with the cold.
Yeah, that doesn't
know?
help.
Or buying like 10 different options for a party or a festival and then
Mhm.
wearing something out of my closet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is actually very.
That's what I do. That's what I do, guys.
Plain black coffee, no sugar, no fun stuff. Like if I could inject the caffeine straight into my veins, I would do it that way because it would be quicker.
Like a caffeine IV.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I need. A bit of that.
Telling myself that I'm going to take it easy on a night out and then just like blacking out in a bush.
Oh, God, yeah. Telling myself I'm not going to shout 80 rounds and then wake up the next morning and I've spent $300.
Yeah.
Snapchatting my housemates saying I'm really sorry, I'll do these dishes later. Happens too often.
It's okay. Everyone's got dishes.
Alrighty, that was fun.
That was fun.
That was actually like a lot easier than you know what I mean? Like I feel like some segments we do, I'm like really scraping the bottom of the barrel to come up with some ideas, but that was like just free flowing.
Yeah. Because guys, we come up with this stuff on the spot.
Yeah, we're geniuses.
This is all like stand-up comedy pretty much.
Literally.
Yeah.
So if Netflix wants to give us like a stand-up comedy deal anytime soon, we'll take it.
Will we?
I actually like am so I have so much respect for stand-up comedians because I feel like it would be really
It'd be
tough.
so hard, especially if you think a joke slaps and it bombs.
Yeah.
And then you just continue bumming. Like, how do you come back from that?
Yeah, no.
And then what gets me is the crowd work.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you never know what's going to come up, and you need to be
Yeah.
funny on your feet.
Yeah, like those videos of Luke Kidgel, is that his
Yes.
last name?
I have no idea.
And he always is like asking people what they do for work, and it's always funny.
And it's always fun, and he makes it funny. And I'm like, oh, I wish. I mean,
Yeah.
actually, we are fucking hilarious. We'd be
we
able
are
to do
funny,
that.
but I don't know if I could do that.
No, we could.
Okay.
So
All
give
right.
us the stand-up comedy
Okay.
special.
Oh my god, she's done a full 360.
But it's just us in our
Whatever.
living room, and we've got like our housemates
yeah,
like watching us, and we're doing the special.
yeah,
It's kind of fun.
game time.
Yeah.
This is tier ranking drinking games.
Yes.
So I reckon we should have like, what do you reckon? How many tiers?
Well, should we do 3?
Uh
Because I feel like that's a normal period. Is that period?
It's a normal menstruation.
A normal menstrual cycle. A normal pyramid is like the tip, the
Yeah.
mid, and the base.
Okay, yeah. And what are we gonna call them?
So the top is the best, obviously.
Yeah, but I reckon they need cool names.
Okay.
Mm.
As in, I don't know what vibe you're thinking for names.
I'm thinking the bottom one should be something like
Like
my
Brussels
grandma's more
sprouts.
fun than this game, sort of thing.
Oh.
Okay.
So we're
different
different vibes. That's what I meant. Okay.
Um,
What was yours? My grandma what?
is more fun than this game. Has more fun than
My
this game.
grandma's pretty fun.
Okay, well, it can be.
No, it can be foot massages because they're gross and icky and no one likes them. Right? Oh, do you like foot? Oh, don't tell me you have a foot fetish.
I don't know, but like I like the feeling of a foot
Oh,
massage.
no, okay. Giving a foot massage.
yeah, okay. Giving a foot massage.
That's the bottom tier. That's the
Okay.
title of the bottom tier.
Okay.
Middle tier.
Warm watermelon cruiser. Like it's
Okay.
good, but it's warm.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So it's like average.
Yeah.
Top tier.
Top tier is see, we can go one of two ways. We can go like warm hot chocolate in bed on a rainy day,
Mm-hmm.
or we can go spicy gasm.
I think spicy gasm.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
do that.
Okay.
So what are the
We've
things again?
got at the bottom giving a foot massage, in the middle warm watermelon cruiser, and at the top we've got spicy gasm.
Okay.
Okay, so let's kick it off with beer pong.
Beer pong has to be a spicy gasm
I think so.
because it's fun,
Mm-hmm.
it's flirtatious,
Mm-hmm.
it is team building.
Yep.
It's like rival building.
Everyone knows how to play it.
Everyone knows how to play it, and if not, it's a very simple game to
Mhm.
pick up.
Mhm.
You can have celebrity shots,
Mhm.
so you can include other people, and you drink a lot in that
Yes.
game. So
Yep.
it has to be spicy
Spicy
gasm
gasm.
tier.
I agree.
Okay. What about King's Cup?
King's Cup. Now, I love it, but goes for a really long time and
Yeah.
no one can ever remember what the cards
No one
mean.
can remember the rules, or everyone has different ones.
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm leaning towards warm watermelon cruiser.
Okay.
Where are
I'm
you?
leaning a bit more towards giving a foot massage.
Really?
Because no one's ever got an actual big cup. You end
Mhm.
up using a flower vase that probably still has some
Yeah.
disgusting flowers in it. Or like, and then the mix of everyone's drink, you're
Yeah.
bound to vomit.
Yeah, and you have to give away your alcohol
Yeah.
into the cup. Actually, yeah, fuck that.
Yeah.
Giving a foot massage.
And you don't even really get to drink. It
There's
depends on the thing.
waterfall.
But like, no, giving a foot massage is
Okay.
King's Cup.
Fair enough. Let's do Thunderstruck.
Okay. Between warm watermelon cruiser and spicy gasm,
Mm-hmm.
because it's quick, gets the job done, except the only thing is if you get that electric guitar solo, then you're fucked for the rest of the night.
Yeah, true. I think like it really serves its purpose though. Like if you're gonna play it right before you go out, then like it's perfect. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So for that reason, it's spicy gasm. But if you're gonna play it at a party, I
You
feel
you
like
would
it's
only
warm
get
watermelon
one
cruiser.
go because
Yeah.
there's too many people and
yeah. So it depends on the situation, I think.
yeah.
But like I'm a Thunderstruck fan, so I'm gonna put it in spicy gasm. for
Okay,
now.
I'll put it in spicy gasm too.
Okay.
What about things like flip cup shots and things like that? The races of those.
I'm just not very good at them, so I think that's why I don't like them. Like it's a skill game, not a and I mean beer pong is kind of a skill game, but it's still fun. Whereas this
Yeah.
is like if you're too drunk, then that you just don't stand a chance.
Yeah,
You know?
and it's annoying because you have to flip the cup and you might try 100 times.
Yeah. Do you get to drink in flip cup shot?
Yeah, so you shot or skull
Yeah.
whatever it is, and then put it on the edge of the table, and then use your finger to flip it over. And then if you're doing it in teams, the next person would go.
Right. Yeah, see, it reminds me too much of ball games, like year 4 relay.
True, over and under, tunnel ball.
Yeah, so I'm giving a foot massage.
Okay. Ooh, not good for flip cup shot.
Where do you put it?
I'd probably put it in a watermelon cruiser. Because it's fun as a team, but if you're the shit one, then that fucking sucks.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, if I'm not doing very well, then I just feel bad for my team.
Yeah.
Let's do park the bus.
I have not played this in a very long time.
Right.
And I feel like people have different rules for park the bus or fuck the bus, or it's all different games that people merge into one. It is fun, but it's one of those games where you're like sitting down drinking.
Yeah.
I'd probably give it a watermelon cruiser.
I think so too. It's like I wouldn't be like, oh yes, let's play park the bus, but like if there's a game going, I'll join.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, agreed. What other games are there? We play this one that we kind of made up is Cards Against Humanity drinking game.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how or when we drink. I just think we drink while we play.
Yeah, I think it's like you sit while you play, and then I think originally we were saying that like the worst card drinks. Or the best card drinks.
And the winner drinks.
And then everyone ends up drinking.
Who gave out the cards that round drinks.
Yeah. The rules are blurry on that one. But because we came up with it, I think it's fun.
I think it's spicy gasm because we made it. And because everyone drinks and giggles at the cards.
Yeah. I love Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah.
So yeah, I give it a spicy gasm.
Yeah, okay.
Rage Cage?
Oh, spicy gasm is rage cage.
Okay.
It depends on the team that you're with. If everyone's fun and yelling and woo, this is fun, then that's amazing. But if everyone's like, come on, like getting kind of really competitive, then it's too much pressure. But spicy gasm is a rage cage.
Fair.
Never have I ever. This one's kind of boring.
Yeah, and like it's tough because it depends on who you're playing with.
Yeah.
But then like, okay, so if I'm playing with you guys know everything. So there's
there's nothing new.
No, so it's just kind of like strategic, like how many drinks can I give to Abby by like airing all her dirty laundry.
Yeah, true. But then also like some people lie in that game.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no way to prove if people are lying. And if you're with people you don't really know that well, then the questions end up being like, never have I ever peed in a public place.
Oh, really? I feel like they're like, never have I ever fucked in a public bathroom.
Well, it depends on how far into the game you are. But, you know,
True.
like if you're like new friends, like no one wants to be like, to say anything sort
Never
of
have I ever
stuff.
had sex. Yeah.
So.
I'm putting it in the foot massages tier because it's kind of boring.
Yeah.
And people, like, when do you drink? When you've done it? Like, people play that sober.
Yeah, exactly. It just reminds me of like a sleepover in year 7.
Yeah, no, not here for it.
No, I just think if you're going to play a drinking game, you could play any of the other things that we've said.
Agreed.
Shot roulette.
So where we just make different shots and you got to guess what it is or just...
I'm pretty sure I've only played it once, and it was with Lexi, and I was so drunk. So, but I'm pretty sure there are heaps of different shots of different things,
Oh, and
and they're like numbered or something, and you pull out a number and you have to do the shot, and you don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Something like that. Dangerous.
that's fun, but can be dangerous.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of in the same realm as Thunderstruck. Like, it would be something you do right before you go out.
Yeah, but it's also something that can tip you over the edge.
Yeah.
So, warm watermelon cruiser.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Do we have any other drinking games?
I don't think so. Let us know what your favourite drinking games
Please.
are. What's your favourite names?
I think beer pong, but like maybe Thunderstruck.
I was about to say it's kind of between beer pong and Thunderstruck, depending if we have prees or a party.
Yeah. Yeah, it depends on what's going on. But also, we've played so much beer pong. I'm
Remember
hesitant to
last
play
Halloween
this one.
party? I reckon I played 20 matches of beer pong.
Yeah, like I just feel like maybe I'm getting over it. You know what I mean? Like, we've got to spice it up a little bit.
Well, remember we played Fong?
That was fun.
That was
Fong
fun.
is spicy gasm.
Yeah, Fong is Mexican spicy gasm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you missed that episode, we were talking about our housemate Yaz's birthday. We played Fong, so we had 2 beer pong tables.
Yeah, so 4-way pong.
Yeah, crossed over each other, and it was like if you took a shot and you made it, then we all swapped.
Then we all ran around the table and rotated, and then that person had to scull that drink. And anyway, we ended up sculling like 10 drinks
Yeah,
each.
it was full on, but that was a good game.
That was so fun.
Yeah. I can't remember where my thoughts were going with that. Oh, favorite drinking game. Yeah, I think that Thunderstruck is my favorite drinking game. It's quick, it's easy, everyone gets drunk.
And it's easy to pick up,
Yeah,
and everyone enjoys it.
exactly. Build some camaraderie because
Yeah.
everyone's like cheering for whoever gets the guitar solo.
Mm.
Yeah.
And
I'm a fan.
I've played it before where we played Thunderstruck and then we played Roxanne,
Oh, yeah.
which is the same, but
Mhm.
like just Roxanne,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on. So a couple weeks ago, we did a Instagram deep dive of Amy's account,
It's tragic.
inspired by the YouTube series Hot Ones, where they eat the wings and whatever. They do an Instagram deep dive of their guest.
Mhm.
So we decided that we would do that. This week Amy's going to do a deep dive of my Instagram.
Yes, my lady.
So what I've posted, some archive stuff, and just kind of ask me what's going on there.
Absolutely. Okay, let's start strong with this one.
Okay, so
It's giving shark cookie.
it's giving shark cookie. So I'm on a beach, but it's not your usual beach photo shoot. It's a dance beach photo shoot.
Yeah, nice.
And I did get that pose from Shark Cookie.
Yeah, well, it's giving.
Yeah.
It's giving.
Anyway, so I was like 15, I think. And so the Burns has
So
actually
cute.
bought me a photo shoot for my birthday.
That's so cute.
And so there's like the photo shoot went for like 3 hours on the beach, and there's only like 2 photos that are good.
That's so funny.
So yeah, that's one of them that I decided to post.
Lovely.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
thanks.
This one here, surely your friend didn't appreciate.
Yeah, well, I think she commented being like, love you or something like that. Did she?
No, she hasn't commented.
Oh, so Cassidy didn't like that photo. Well, I thought I looked good in it. My hair looks nice in it.
It does. I always forget that you used to have a crazy mane.
Yeah, but I don't know why she's making that face at me. Like, what did I do to you?
So
And
funny.
there is another photo of us smiling, but I just think that I look better in that one, so I posted it. So sometimes you have to sacrifice your friends.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I just find it so funny that when we did my Instagram deep dive, you were like, "This is a terrible photo of Yaz and I," and I like went to got this of you, mate. But anyway,
True. The thing with my Instagram is that like I didn't know that archiving was a thing, so I actually have deleted a lot of things.
that's a shame.
It is a shame.
Can you please talk us through what's going on here?
Yep. So I'm in a man suit. Trying to like live my model dreams. I probably should delete that.
No, I mean, if you read the caption, then it's like, oh, cool, it was.
Then
a
it
thing.
makes sense as to why we look like that. Well, it was like a gig that we were doing. We actually were dancing to Uptown Funk. Tanos choreographed it. And we ripped those off and had sparkly stuff on underneath them.
Lovely.
Yeah. But they were legit men's suits that they got from like the op shop or something.
Delightful.
Yeah, and the pants were massive, and I remember we had to like tie them up and all that kind of stuff. But yeah. And it's like we had to have that hair, a sleek back, low bun, but no part.
Yeah, that's
Just fully back. That's like bold moment.
that's a shame, isn't it?
Yeah.
What is going on?
Breakfast.
Can you talk us through this one?
Yeah, so all of our tummies are out. It was like a flash mob on the beach for this like bikini brand, this like designer bikini brand. We got to keep a free bikini, and we did this flash mob, and it went so terribly wrong because we couldn't hear the music, and so then we were all dancing out of time, and then it was on Bondi Beach as well, and everyone was like looking at us really confused, and then afterwards we just like handed out gift cards
That's so funny.
to the swimwear brand.
Lovely.
Yeah.
The swimmers are nice.
Yeah, they are cool. They're like not what you would think swimmers would be. They're kind of like a bit more active wear looking things.
Interesting. Let's do a couple more.
So those are my best friends and I at Halloween when we dressed up as vapes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that photo is the photo that's had the most shares and saves? I think that like it's something ridiculous, like 40 shares.
Why?
Like people would have thought it was funny, like
Yeah,
that we went as vapes, so they shared it to all their friends.
Except because this photo was on my dating app profiles for a while, and people never got it. Like,
Really?
because I had this and I had the hangover one. And
people are like, you like dressing up?
Yeah, people would be like, oh, I love the dress up. And I'd be like, are you talking about the vapes or the hangover one? And they'd be like, oh, I didn't even see the vapes. Like, they just thought that we were standing there
we
with
were
shit
just
written
like,
out.
yeah. No, I think that we hit the nail on the head.
I think so too.
Especially with those Edna wigs.
Absolutely. Okay, let's do one last one. All right, let's finish it off with something strong.
I like that one. So this is me and my best friend dabbing when dabbing wasn't even cool. Like that was after it was cool.
Yeah, no.
And we're about to go to a night out at the Cass on the Gold Coast. And you can tell how old this photo is because Amy's hair is so dark.
Yeah. It's 2019.
But yeah, what's the next one? Oh, and then Amy supporting me. So yeah, we were just about to have a crazy night at Cherry Bar at the Cass, and that we did. I think that was a night that we got home at like 4 a.m. or something.
Yeah, that.
And we were with
out.
Amelia.
Yeah, bloody hell.
Yeah,
lovely.
Well,
that was fun.
That was fun. I didn't really have any embarrassing things.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like yours wasn't as tormenting as mine, but.
Yours was so easy. There was like
heartless one.
The heartless one.
Me.
You need to archive that.
It is archived. That's where we got it from.
Right.
I need to delete it.
You need to delete it. Yeah. Because are you bringing that out of the archive?
I'm not. No, I'm not.
Exactly. Anyway, so moving on to sticky dates.
Sticky dates.
This week, Ames is going to read them out.
Yes, I have 2 this week.
So sticky dates is a segment on our podcast we do every week, where you guys send us your worst dating stories, experiences, situations, whatever. And we read them out, either anonymous or name and shame, and either laugh with you or at you.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one wasn't officially a sticky date.
Okay.
She just messaged us to tell us something, and then I decided it should be a sticky date.
Okay.
So we get this message from Tessa. She goes, yo, Betty's fucking slaps. My friend found her soulmate taking the photos at the ball pit.
Oh, Betty.
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
you said Betty.
Oh, no.
I was like, who's Betty and why is she slapping people?
No, Betty on the Gold Coast.
Oh, it fully slaps.
Yeah. And then her friend found her soulmate in the ball pit.
Wait, did they like emerge from all the balls?
No, so it was the guy taking the photos of the ball pit. So then I go, OMG, haha, a modern love story. Can we mention this on the next episode? She goes, of course, do you want the whole story? And I was like, yes please.
do.
She goes, we were at Luke Kidgel's show And
Oh, that's funny that we mentioned
yeah,
him before.
full circle moment. And I didn't want to go home yet, so I got her to go to Betty's for the ball pit, and because you guys always talk about it. There was a guy there whose job it was to just take photos for people in the ball pit. So like basic bitches, we went to take photos. Lol, we've been there, done that. And we gave the guy my friend's phone. Best photographer, by the way, green flag. When we were getting out.
That is a green flag when
It
he's
is.
good at taking photos.
It is. When we were getting out, he took a selfie of himself on her phone and set it as her wallpaper. So he's flirting. He's flirting.
Gosh, he did that quick.
Yeah. It was like,
Literally.
but I suppose like climbing out of that ball pit does take.
Yeah, but isn't his job to also help you out of the ball pit?
He's like, ladies, give me 1 second.
Yeah.
For the next like half an hour, I was trying to make her go back and get his snap or something, but she wouldn't. We later on went to get another drink, obviously on the ball pit side, smooth.
Yeah.
We
Just
turn around.
dance near him.
Yeah. We turn around and he had asked another random group of girls to get her snap for him, and the love story began. They've been talking ever since.
Why couldn't he do it himself?
Yeah, I know. That's kind of an orange flag. But
Maybe he's like, I'm on duty. I can't leave this spot.
yeah, but can you go ask that girl for her
Yeah.
Snapchat? There you go. At Betty.
Wow, guys, you don't find. Ed Sheeran said it best. The club isn't the best place to find a lover,
No, but the ball pit is.
but the ball pit's where I go.
Yeah, that's a direct quote.
Yeah.
And I feel like that is like kind of on par with bartender. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he's probably sober.
Yeah.
So
Or
it's
he's
like,
had one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I feel like that's a win. You know?
I feel like that's a win because also he's a bit irresistible in that position.
Yeah.
Like, because you can't have him because he can't leave and hang out with you and whatnot. He's got
Yeah.
to stand there and take pics. But then I'd be annoyed that he has to take pictures of other girls and help other girls out of the ball pit.
And that's true. But I mean, is he asking them for their Snapchats? I don't think so. This is probably the guy that took photos of us, Abby, and didn't ask for our Snapchats.
So true.
Little offended, but I'll
He was
get over
so
it.
done with us. I remember I was like, can you get one of me throwing the balls in the air? And he was like, yep, and didn't do it. I was like, okay.
And all the photos
It's my
were
birthday.
so blurry.
Yeah, I know. I was like, it's my birthday though. Please.
So funny. Actually, it must have been a different guy because he was a bad photographer.
True.
Anyway, wait, I'll message Tessa, but can you please send us photos of the ball pit boy?
Yeah.
Because I want to know if we've seen him there before.
And send us the photos that he took of you.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Next one is anonymous.
Okay.
It says, I actually feel sick reading this out loud. Once I went out with this guy to the movies and he sat there the whole time on his phone. Then we saw this girl who was quite hot, I might add. He pulled out his dick and had a fucking wank. For the remainder of the movie.
What?
For the remainder of the movie, I sat there in silence, didn't look at him or say a word. We were walking out and he said, "What's your problem?" Thinking I wouldn't have a problem with what he just did. I just looked at him and yelled, "You had a wank in the cinema while on a date with another girl." And he stood there like a little kindy kid who'd wet his pants.
Was he hoping that she wouldn't notice?
I don't know. That's all we have. And I said, "Surely not," shocked and confused. And she hasn't replied. I feel sick
That's
about that.
Really, really, you don't do that on a date. You don't do that in
You
general.
don't do that in general, but yeah, especially not on a date with another girl.
And
But, like,
like, was
how
he
is that-
trying to hide it? Did he want her to join in? Like, I'm confused. Who's
Maybe
this boy?
it was an invitation.
Yeah.
And she just didn't do anything about it. Not that she should, like that's fucked, but like,
Yeah.
yeah, right?
I'm confused. Some people are just very odd.
And I don't understand. Some girl walks past. Is that enough? You know what I mean?
Wait, so a girl walked past in the movies or on the screen?
I think it must have been in the cinema.
Oh, I thought it was like he was watching the movie and it was like Margot Robbie or something.
It says, when we saw this girl who was quite hot, I might add. Oh, maybe it was in the movie.
Maybe.
It's- I feel
Okay,
sick about
let's
that.
move on. Guys, don't do that.
that's We're really sorry that happened to you, anonymous sender. That's really
Yes.
not okay.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Lighten things up a little bit. Shit we don't understand.
Shit, we don't understand.
Oh my gosh. Okay, today I'm guessing, why does shower water temperature feel different to air temperature? So like if I have a hot shower, I don't know, how many degrees would a hot shower be?
What are you saying is hotter? What do you think is hotter? Are you saying the air's hotter or the water's hotter?
I'm saying that like 26-degree day is like nice, but a 26-degree shower is cold.
Okay, so you're saying that the air is
Warmer. Or like just more bearable. Because like if I stood in a room that was as hot as my shower in degrees, I'd burn alive.
yeah.
Why? If they're the same temperature.
Okay.
That's what I'm guessing.
It's okay.
What?
I don't even think I understand what you're guessing.
Okay.
Let alone the answer. You are truly on your own for this one. I can't help you.
Okay. Well, I actually don't have any guesses either. I'm just really like I
Okay,
cannot
guys,
come up
Amy
with an
has
answer.
suggested to do this shit we don't understand for like a month, and I keep saying no because I don't even know what to Google.
Literally, Abby's been pushing against it, but like I need to know, and I'm not going to Google it because like it's a shit we don't understand. Well, it's a
Okay.
shit that I don't understand.
Yeah.
Okay. So, does it have something to do with the fact that because the shower is quick, it takes a bit of time for your body to get from like a cooler temperature to that hot temperature, and so it doesn't affect you as much. Whereas if you were in the room, your body is like adapted to the temperature of the room. Am I on the right track?
Not the right track, but like some of those words are written here as well. Like as in
Room.
as in water temperature. No, as in like something to do with the first I read it on Google, you know how it comes up in the little white part, didn't have anything to say with what you're saying. And then I'm reading it a bit more on like an article thingy, and it says something about like your body, like kind of what you said, like your body temperature heating up compared to the air or compared to water or things like that. So kind of
Okay.
maybe just like I'd probably just put that aside for a sec
Okay.
and think about the comparison between water and air. As in like what's the difference between those two specifically that would make the temperature different?
One's a liquid and one's a gas.
Like yes. There's like a word.
One like water has. Is it something to do with like the boiling point of water?
No.
There's a word. What does it start with?
V. Well, it's 3 words. VHC.
Very hot calories.
No.
Vehicles have cancer. Ferocious hats on cats. I'm getting closer. I have no idea.
The middle word is something to do with temperature.
Heat.
Yes.
Okay. Variable.
No, that's a good guess. Do you want me to give you that first word?
Yes, please.
Volumetric.
I would never would have guessed that. Volumetric heat. Correspondence. Compassion. Capacity.
Yeah.
What was the first one?
Volumetric.
Volumetric heat capacity.
Okay.
That's so good because that's my next guess.
Okay, that's great. So, first sentence I'll read to you. Water has a very high volumetric heat capacity.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Do you want to keep going now?
Is that not saying what I'm saying about the boiling point of water?
Yes.
Like it's
It doesn't
saying
say
that-
about boiling point, but it volumetric has a high volumetric heat capacity, as in like because it's a like form rather than like a gas. I guess it's a physical form. The word that I'm thinking of, it's a bit more concentrated. Okay.
So then it can hold more heat. Is that what it's trying to say?
Kind of.
Okay.
Like, yes. it gives specifics. Do you want me to read those?
Yes, please.
Raising the temperature of a cubic centimeter of water by 1 degrees takes more than 3,200 times as much energy as you'd need to heat the same volume of air by the same amount. Wait, so the opposite of what I said. Is that right?
It's saying that it's easier to heat air than
Then water.
Water.
Yeah. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. Because the water is a physical and like I guess like thicker form. So that's the first part.
Yes. So then how does that affect me differently?
So then think about, instead of being in a shower, maybe think about in a pool.
Okay.
So like imagine you being in the pool and we've just figured out that the air heats quicker than water. Imagine that you're out of the air and you're nice and hot, then you get in the water. What's kind of going to happen?
I remember this on Backyard Science.
Oh, really?
Everything I've learned in my life has come from Backyard Science or Google. Yeah, this is something to do with, God, I was like 8 when I watched this, but it was something to do with the way that your blood heats or something, like the way your body adapts to heat. And it's like a survival thing that like it's like when you're like in the pool for a long time and then it starts to feel warm because your body has like shifted something so that feels warm to you. But I don't exactly remember what it is.
Oh, that's more in depth than what I've got here.
Oh my God, I'm a genius.
But no, that sounds like it makes sense as your body like adapts to it. But think more of what the water's doing to your body, as in like the water around your body. Is it slowly heating up? Is it quickly heating up? Is it
like as a result of my body?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're saying that like my body heat is heating the water, but it would be slowly
around you? Yeah. Okay. So I'm getting confused now. Do you want me to read you the sentence?
Yes, please.
This means that the layer of water surrounding your body heats up very slowly. The temperature gradient between the water and you stays very steep, so the rate of heat loss remains high. So I think you're just losing a lot of heat from your body because your body's adapting to the colder water. Whereas if the water was hotter, that kind of makes sense because you get cold from going in a cold shower, and then like you'd get hot from being in a hot shower.
Yeah, and then I guess with the air, because it's easier to heat up air, it's like the air's hot and I'm hot and everyone's hot.
We're all just a bunch of hotties.
Yeah, pretty much.
I might see if there's another. Oh, okay, here's one. Do you want me to read it to you? It is normal for water temperature to be less than air temperature because evaporation takes heat from the water. With lower humidity in the air, evaporation is greater, increasing the temperature difference.
Right, so a steamy shower.
So, well, a hot shower, obviously there's a lot of water to be evaporated, so it's not as hot as the air. There's like in oxygen, there's only there's only that much water in the air that gets evaporated, so it stays hotter.
So the heat is going out with the steam, and so it doesn't feel as hot by the time I get it. Right. That's not very exciting.
That second answer was the one that we were after the whole time.
Yeah.
Sorry about that roller coaster, guys.
I hope you had fun. I had fun. There you go.
Yeah.
That's really satisfied an itch that I've had for a while. So I feel good about that. I feel like I've checked something off my to-do list today. Now that I know that.
Film podcast, learn about water.
Yep. All in a day's work. Thank you.
That's okay.
Question of the podcast?
Yeah.
Okay, so the question today is, if you could telepathically say something to every single person on the planet at the same time, it would be in their language, so that everyone hears it, but no one knows where it came from, what would you say to them?
In the wise words of Nicki Minaj, I have a big fat ass.
Imagine
You
just
know from
walking down the
Anaconda.
street and you
Yeah.
I have a big...
I have a big fat ass. That's the first thing
So
that popped
funny.
into my head when you said that.
Fair.
What did you say?
Well, there's lots of directions we could go with this. Like, it could be something like that, something just really bizarre, and it's like on the news, and everyone's like, "What was this voice from above?" It could be something like, "This is an alien race, and if you don't fix poverty and be nice to each other within the next 5 years, we're gonna take over everyone. This is your warning," or something like that, so that people band together.
That would cause
something
chaos.
nice. It would, but like people would be forced to do something about the big issues. You know what I mean? Or we could go just with like a follow the AA meeting on TikTok.
That's what I was thinking. Buy our merch.
Yeah. Something like that, just like free advertising.
Or maybe no, I'd probably go buy the AA meeting merch or you will die.
Yeah.
Scare them into doing it.
Yeah. This is your warning.
This is your warning.
Yeah, I like that.
Or imagine like tag you're it.
Yeah.
That'd be so
That
scary.
would be so
Imagine like
scary.
you're next.
Yeah. Or like just a countdown. But then you just like stop it too.
Yeah. Or like I know what you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could really go for like
We could
horror
mess
movie
with some
vibes.
people, yeah. Or it could be like either like just do it or like don't do it, you know, and like they don't know what it is, but but
yeah.
that would be like their sign. But it's from us.
But it's from us.
Yeah.
We just have like a big microphone.
Yeah.
What else would you say?
Mm.
I'd probably say stop making the line to Cargo Bar so long.
Yeah.
Stop charging entry at clubs.
You can't charge entry before 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
All shots must be free. Please transfer $100 to bank account 4847 and say your bank account.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. And it could just be a small amount, but there are like 7 billion people. You know, like if everyone transfers $1,
That's $7 billion.
you're set. We could like start some big conspiracies. Or be like really just cause some damage. You know, something like I kissed ScoMo.
Yeah, we could
You
like
know?
start a rumor.
Yeah.
Like Amy hooked up with Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And like they're like, who's Amy?
Yeah. That would be kind of fun.
Yeah.
Maybe we just sing to them. Manita, Manita. Imagine walking down the street and hearing that.
That'd be terrifying. Oh my god.
Do you have any others?
I did have one, but I laughed it away.
Oh. Well, that was fun.
That was fun.
Thanks so much for listening, guys. We hope you enjoyed.
Mm-hmm.
Please go buy our merch
Yes.
and follow us on everything and like everything and tell all your friends about the AA meeting.
Yeah. Spread the word about us girls just sitting here having a little rant.
Absolutely. We've got some exciting things in the works, so, you know, get everyone amongst it so it
Yeah.
can just be one big party.
Yeah, exactly. And we love you guys, and we
Yes.
will see you on the next one.
Absolutely.
Bye,
Bye, besties, and stay sexy.
You.
Welcome to my up home. I'm Lil Shorty, these my hoes. This is how we run this shit. Piss Olympics, let's go.
What is going on?
Breakfast.